Hey, this is Scott at GetAgrow.com. Glad you're checking out this video today. I'm excited to share with you some good stuff about being outside and being in the garden and doing good things. This particular story today has to do with my neighbor. Now, neighbors are hard to come by, or good neighbors, I should say, are really hard to come by. And I feel pretty blessed that I've got some pretty good neighbors. And I have good signs to prove to you that I've got good neighbors. So like my neighbor yesterday says to me, this neighbor that we're going to, by the way, go over and see today, we're going to kind of peek in on something they're doing. But yesterday this neighbor says to me like, hey, just wondering, do you have any cow manure? I mean, how many neighbors do you have that ask you like, hey man, you got any cow poop? Probably not very many, but you know, I've got neighbors, or at least this particular neighbor, that likes that I bring cow manure over to their house. I mean, this is a unique relationship, okay? And I think it says something about how good the neighborly relationship is. Well, anyway, so yesterday when I'm talking with them, I realized that they've got something on their property that they told me about, oh, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago or so, maybe 3 weeks ago or so. I'm walking in my yard and they pull me aside and they're like, hey, Scott, you know, hey, I'd like to ask you a question. I'm like, okay, sure. And they're like, hey, do you like bees? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, bees are okay. Bees are certainly good for the garden, I can tell you that. I mean, bees are a gardener's best friend, you know. I'm like, yeah, sure. They're like, oh, great, good. We were kind of worried. We bought this, you know, beehive thing, this hobby thing that we're going to do, and we're going to be bringing in 10,500 bees, and by the end of the growing season, oh, we could have, I don't know, 40 to 60,000 bees. Glad you like bees. See ya. And I'm like, oh, wow, 40 to 60,000 bees. I think I'm going to have an awesome garden this year, all because of what my neighbors are doing. So they get happy that, you know, or they're pretty happy that I bring over cow poop to their house, and I'm pretty happy that they're wheeling in like 40 to 60,000 honeybees. Well, anyway, I asked them, hey, can we come over? Can we kind of check things out? And they were like, absolutely. So we're going to go over there. We're going to see what they're up to and what they're doing with their brand new hobby. I don't know. Maybe it'll inspire you. I think it's going to inspire me. So we're going to go see what they have to talk about. This is like really cool. So this is the guy I've been telling you about. This guy right here. There's kind of a selfie on the camera here, and only half the stuff I said did I really mean. But anyway, no. This is a really good guy, real good family guy. He's always out in the driveway with his kid, you know, throwing the basketball around. And this guy's doing all different kinds of projects. And I'm telling you, one day, oh, here we go. This is his lovely daughter.
Assistant beekeeper.
Okay, the assistant beekeeper.
She's the head beekeeper.
Oh, you're the head beekeeper.
Yes.
Okay, and you're going to train him. Okay. So like one day I'm walking through the yard just the other day, and they pull me over, you know, Michael and his wife, Mary, and they're like, hey, do you like bees? And I'm like, yeah, bees are okay. They're like, oh, okay, because we're going to bring in like 10,500 bees and put it on your property line. I'm like, okay, that's cool, because bees are really cool for the garden. That's why I'm excited about it, and you know I get pretty excited. But anyway, these guys have never done anything with bees before, but like, look at them, okay? And all of a sudden they're like, hey, we're going to go ahead and do like beekeeping stuff. So this is brand new stuff for you guys. That's right, huh?
Yep.
So I'm thinking, if these guys can do it and they're excited about it, imagine you or me doing this sort of thing. So anyway, they're going to just let us kind of peek in and see what they're up to. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with that. Here we go.
It's going to pull the top off. Very slowly. Let's look at it under there. Are they doing anything?
So it's really interesting because these guys said to me, hey man, you look at them, they're dressed in their white stuff, they got nets on and all that, and they're like, and I'm realizing they don't have one for me, and they're like, well, it's totally up to you, but it's completely safe, you know? And I'm like, right, but I'm actually pretty close here. There are a lot of bees here. Look at this thing. This is a brand new unit.
They're working.
Yeah, they're coming up.
You all just got this, was it yesterday? Is this a day old? How long have you had this?
3 weeks ago.
Oh, 3 weeks ago.
But the second
Ah.
layer you did.
So we just put this second layer on.
Look at
You
this.
build them up. As they fill out all these frames, you
I got
build upward till you have like 5 of these things.
I got an awful lot of bees around me.
So I'm going to spray a little liquid smoke in there.
I think he said he's going to spray honey on me or something. What? What is going on? So liquid smoke, that'll freak them out, right? Does that settle them down?
Yep. Well, it doesn't settle them down, but what it does is they think their hive is on fire.
Oh,
You know, the
great! They said
smoker
he just said the hive's. They're going to think the hive's on fire.
So
I'm
they
going to
go
run
down and
home.
They start eating honey because they figure they're going to have to leave, and they kind of don't worry about you.
Oh.
So it gets them. You see how they kind of dove
Man,
in?
I want to back up because
Yeah,
they're
that's fine.
swarming around me a little bit. I'm like, I'm shaking in my boots, man. And I'm not even wearing boots.
What do you see in there, Kate?
So what you're doing is feeding them, right? Is that the plan?
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Let's see what's in here.
Oh,
We just put this in a couple days ago.
Oh, let's see this.
So this was.
Is there already some honey in there?
They'll stay on here. They won't come off this after you.
Look.
This comb, there was a comb base that looked kind of like this on the right side. This just black plastic. And what
Yeah.
they've done, see how they're building it all out? This is just like when did I do this, Mary? Friday? This is like 2 days, less than, just about 2 days.
they're building some comb.
And we put 8 of these in, and this is one, and it goes on both sides.
Wow.
Oh, they've done more on this side.
That. How exciting is that? Man, that's cool.
And they've done, and look, they've thrown a little down there too.
And I can't believe I'm standing here with no protection on me. I must be a crazy guy.
They like you.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of work. I mean, look how, and it's neat how it like they feather it out. They don't just
yeah.
like build one out and go to the next one. They kind of,
Oh, that's really cool.
and they'll build
Yeah.
that all the way out. All the way kind of flush with that. I think.
Cool.
This is a small one. This is at the top, so there's not much going on with this one. I don't know if I can really get to the bottom one.
So this was this is about 3 weeks old. You started out with 10,500 bees.
I think I have a lot more now.
You think already they've been
Oh, yeah,
propagating,
the queen's
huh?
been laying eggs, and I believe they've hatched
Ooh.
at this point.
Active queen.
Oh yeah.
Nothing worse than an active queen.
No, nothing better than an active.
Oh, I suppose so. It's all a matter of perspective, right? So you expect somewhere around 30 or 40,000 at the end of the season?
40 to 60.
40 to 60,000. Imagine that.
There's another one.
And these are my neighbors. I hope they like me.
Same sort of thing.
Oh yeah. So they're building the comb, is what it is. Yeah.
Let's check
Yep.
the bottom one too.
I
That
don't
is
know.
pretty
I
cool.
decided to take the bottom one off or not.
Probably about rehearsal, sweetie. We'll call her
I
later.
tell you, I've been attacked. I had to run away.
I don't think I'm going to pop the top off because I did a couple of days ago and I don't want to bother them again. But there are a lot of bees down there, trust me. This was a tiny amount of bees. The other ones, the frames are totally covered front and back with bees.
Wow, that is
So Did
amazing.
you look in there, Kate? Thank you.
Oh, I can hear them.
That's a lot of bees, so can you point it down? So that's the lower box that they've mostly filled out. That's where most of them are working. As you can see.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Yellow
that.
stuff on top.
That's what they eat.
That's something we gave them. It's like a
Oh,
pollen
they didn't make
supplement.
that.
No, it's like a pollen supplement. It's like fake pollen kind of.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
So in here this is holds like a gallon of sugar water.
Oh, I see.
That's something that they use to eat while they're.
And how often do you have to fill that up?
I don't know. I can't tell how. Can you see in there, Kate? I can't tell how full it is. Let's get a stick. We can put it in there. This is only the third time we've filled it, so.
So your hope is when you get this thing built, it'll be 5 tiers, right? 5 layers.
Oh my God, it's empty.
It'll be 5 layers, and you hope to get how much honey when it's fully productive?
I heard 30 to 100 pounds.
30 to 100 pounds of honey.
That's what I heard.
Now, is this the sugar water you have?
That's what this is.
It's
Just a 1-to-1
and you just
ratio.
made the batch yourself.
Yep. You just basically
some
dissolve it
sugar?
in there and heat it up and.
Well, the swarm has settled down around me. That's encouraging.
Slowly, so I don't look in that other hole and see if you see the liquid coming up.
So is this the, how many times have you filled this in 3 weeks?
This is the third time. I was told like 4 to 7 days you have to fill it.
Okay.
But I suppose now that I think I have more bees, I probably
Probably
often,
wanna do more.
They ate all this, so
Wow.
it's totally or drank it, I should say. It's totally gone.
Like, do we do this all season long, or do we eventually not have to do this? Or do you?
You know, it's interesting.
You're not doing it, huh, Mary? You're
I
like,
get a lot of conflicting reports from beekeepers.
Yeah.
I'm glad we checked this today.
I'd like to come back, maybe middle of the season and see what it looks like in there. That would be great to
I think
kind
we're
of
gonna
follow
leave
this
it-
thing.
We're probably going to leave it for a couple. I wonder if I should put another. Well, I'll put one on later. I think we're going to leave it for a couple of weeks now after we close
Right.
it down.
Okay.
Let them do their thing. Honestly, they do most of the work. They do all the work, but you don't really check on them that much. I mean, you just let them do their thing. Get them what they need.
Yeah, I was thinking that suit you're wearing looks like, kind of looks like a Martian suit. Do you speak Martian or? No?
The tricky part is putting the lid back on and not crushing those bees and trying to get,
Oh, okay.
get
Yeah.
it to go away a little bit. Kate, you want to put this back on?
No.
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 Okay, that's fine.
Gonna
You're
crush
afraid
a
of
bunch
crushing
bees.
them?
Well, most of them went down, so hopefully I won't crush
You
any.
can go brush them away.
And there's some on the inside of that
I
cover
did the
too.
brush.
Yeah.
Brush them away while Dad puts the
Look
lid
at
on.
that.
Hey, Kate, stand to the side, babe.
That's good.
You want to put the lid on?
It wasn't mail order. There's an apiary here in Merrimack, so we ordered them from him.
Oh, I see.
He drove to Georgia, picked up 1 million bees, and brought them back
1
to
million
Merrimack.
bees, and he sat there and he counted 10,500 for you. Boy, isn't that amazing?
Slide it all
So you
in
go and
forward
you
so
pick
that
up your box of bees.
And so how much are we talking for the setup? So you have the 2 boxes and you got 10,500 bees approximately. What are we looking at for cost?
Well, we actually have 5 boxes.
We have 5 boxes.
Oh, it's
We
5
bought the
boxes. You
whole-
started with the
And
2.
each one has 10 frames in it.
I see.
Can you
What was
brush
it?
bees off me?
200.
Is there any bees on this?
Honestly, this would be really easy to build.
250?
If I built another one, or if I wanted another one, I think I would just build it. Any bees on it?
So we're talking like 250 bucks for the whole setup?
No,
No.
no, 250 for
For
that.
that.
Then you wind up buying, various brushes and
I see.
hive tools, and what else did we buy? The bees were like $110.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 5-tier box is like 250. You're saying 110 bucks for the bees.
We paid $50 for each one of these.
100.
Oh man, I'm thinking that'd be the best 50 bucks I could spend for one of those Martian things that Michael's wearing.
What was it? You got it for me for my birthday. What
I
was
did.
What was the approximate total? And then we spent another $100 on these
250,
miscellaneous things, right?
350.
$500.
It's probably around $500 for everything.
Total about
Bees,
$500.
Bees, the outfits, the tools, the hive.
But what a great thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, and it's really a one-time investment. I guess maybe some little
Right.
maintenance type things, but once you get this up and going, this is awesome.
It's been
Honestly, if my
great
garage
for
wasn't
Kate.
torn apart because of the expansion we put in our house, I would have just built a hive because it's really easy.
Yeah,
And that would save myself a couple $100.
that's great. Well, hey,
That's about
thanks
it.
for letting us peek in. This is great. All right.
Not a problem.
Well, all right. Well, there it is. You have it. My neighbors, 40 to 60,000 honeybees right near, the line of my property. Okay, this is going to be a great growing season. Thankful that you checked out this video. It's good, just good stuff, inspiring stuff for us to consider. Listen, hang in there, keep working your garden. Hey, I don't know, if you could ever bring in some honeybees, I'd love to hear your story. Go to my website, you can check things out there. I'd love to hear your story. If you're into the honeybee thing, the more we can learn together, I think the better. Hey, thanks again for checking out this video. All the best to you. Peace out.